In this video, I will demonstrate how to plan and implement an ASA OS upgrade for the Cisco ASA 5500 series. Important to note, for each version of the operating system we are upgrading, we need to test the supported upgrade path. In some cases, we may have to install interim upgrade before we can upgrade to the final version. Before we begin, I want to call out that this procedure leverages HTTP to copy the ASA image file from CISP's image repository to the device flash memory. I cover managing and maintaining the CISP image repository server in a separate module. Let's begin. First thing we want to do is show version to see what version is running on our current ASA. In this case, we happen to be running 9.8. If we were to look at the upgrade path, we'll see that 9.8 can upgrade to any of the following versions. In today's example, we are going to upgrade to 9.16. First thing we want to do is verify that we can resolve the host name or the fully qualified domain name of the image server. To do so, I'll just simply see if I can ping it. So we'll do ping images.cisp.com, and absolutely I can resolve that host name. In some examples, you'll notice that you won't be able to resolve the host name. So should that happen, we'll do show run DNS. In this example, I do have DNS configured. Should DNS not be configured, we'll want to be sure that we have DNS configured before we proceed. Step one in installing the image is to execute into privilege mode. It looks like we're already in the privilege mode. So what we want to do is copy the ASA software to flash memory. And as I mentioned, we're going to be leveraging the CISP image server. So our command will be copy the URL of the image to flash. So address images.cisp.com, the location of the file. In this case, we're using 9.16.4.42, and then we're going to copy it to flash. Excellent. So step two is we'll just simply enter global config mode, configure terminal or conf as most people do. And what we want to do is show the current boot image configuration. So the command to do that is going to be show running config boot system. Show running config boot system. And the current running config is ASA 984, if we called out in our show in the beginning. The ASA uses the images in the order listed. In this case, we only have one listed. If the first image is unavailable, the next image is used, and so on. The one thing to note, if we cannot insert new image URL to the top of the list, so to specify, new images, we first have to remove the existing entry and enter in the new entries. So, that being said, moving on, we're going to step 4, which is to remove any existing boot images configured. So, what we'll do here, we'll just simply say no. We'll negate this, boot system. So we'll say no boot system. So boom, that is now gone. Step 5 is simply to, set the new image. So as we know that we did download the new image right here. So what we'll simply do is just set that ASA image to boot. And obviously it's the one that we just downloaded. So we'll say boot file system, and then we can say show running config boot system again, and we'll see that now we have boot system So we're going to boot to 9.16. Quite simply next, just write the running config, save it to a startup config, and next we just reload ASA. Okay, so reboot has completed, and we are now back in the lab. If we do a silver, first of all, we'll notice that the uptime of this unit is 1 minute. We'll also notice that the software version is now 9.16.442. So that concludes the module. Thank you for watching.